Miss Danielle from Gro-Town for Great Lakes Ace, and we've come to the end of the road, of our gardening journey. And we've gone from seed to harvest, and now we've got a couple of frequently asked questions about end of season gardening, kind of an FAQ, AEOSG. So let's dig right in. Get it? Dig? What do we do with all of these dead plants and green tomatoes? Well, that depends. If your plants are still looking pretty healthy and not diseased, go ahead and throw them in the compost. These over here aren't looking so great. We've got some disease, a little bit of fungus, a little bit of blight. These are gonna go straight into a lawn and leaf bag and straight out to the curb. Now, as for these green tomatoes, I'll show you exactly what you can do. Fried green tomatoes are tasty, but not all hope is lost. To ripen up those tomatoes, take your chances on a sunny windowsill and see what you get. Question number 2, what do you do with the soil in your raised beds? Well, these raised beds have been so good to us all season long. We're gonna be good to them right up until the end. So I like to top off my raised beds with a nice blanket of compost, just to get some of those nutrients that maybe all of my plants used up all season long, to put it right back into the soil so that we're gonna be good to go come spring. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more compost. Your hands are the two most important tools you have in the garden, right? And then I always like to add a nice thick layer of mulch. This is gonna do a couple of things. This is gonna protect your soil from erosion over the winter, and it's also gonna help suppress the weeds come spring. So you're not gonna be dealing with some unwanted greenery once things start to thaw out. Question number 3, can you reuse potting soil? Well, the answer is yes and no. You may be able to squeeze another year out of your potting soil if you had a really super duper great year with super duper healthy plants, but you're definitely going to want to amend with some new potting soil to get some nutrients back in to feed your new growth next spring. Also at issue is bacteria and fungus. If you had some blight or you didn't have a great season with your potting soil, you're probably going to want to get rid of it, or you could sterilize it. That's a whole process where you could literally bake your soil in the oven, or else you can put it in black plastic bags in the sunshine for up to 30 days to sort of kill whatever is kind of moving and grooving in there that you don't want. What I recommend is getting rid of the potting soil, throw it in the compost where it has a chance to do its thing over there. I would sterilize the pots with 1 part bleach to 9 parts water, and then start all over again next spring. All right, last in our end of season gardening FAQ, what to do with all these seed packets if you never got to them. Guess you have to throw them away, right? Not so fast. Now, something like corn, yeah, you probably want to use it the season you purchase it. But as for these other guys, I've got a handy dandy infographic about how long you can hang on to your seed packets coming at you. Here comes a screenshot. Putting your garden to bed each fall is just as important as waking it up every spring. And I want to thank you for allowing me into your gardens all growing season long. I'm Miss Danielle from Gro-Town for Great Lakes Ace.